foundation, and I have been loving Inglot's AMC Cream Foundation, and I don't know why I haven't done a review of this before, because it has been a favorite not only for the month of July, but really for the whole summer, and that's because it has this kind of pearly finish that gives you that lit from within look. And if, as many of you may know who have even moderate to oily skin or combination skin, you'll know that it's hard to find a foundation that really keeps the oil and stuff at bay, but doesn't add to the shine, the excess shine. And this really does that for me. It doesn't contribute to any extra greasiness. It doesn't make my T-zone look oily throughout the day, but it still keeps me looking like I have this glow, this like ethereal, you know what I'm trying to say. It does that, and so everyone needs a foundation like that, and this happens to be mine. Now, my killer concealer duo has been the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush by Samantha Chapman and Time Balm Concealer by The Balm Cosmetics. And I love this because this brush is dense but fluffy and will get into the fine lines around my eyes. And this is the right summer consistency for me, in that it's thick enough to where it's not so thin that when it heats up and it'll sink into those fine lines and creases. So, but it's not so thick that it'll be cakey. So I have been loving these two. I don't have a lot of face products because I have been trying out lots of different blushes throughout the summer, but my mainstay bronzer has been the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and my particular shade is Milk Chocolate. And I did a review and swatches and maybe even a face on the blog, so I'll link to that in the bottom bar if you'd like to see more or learn more details about this. But basically, it smells heavenly, like actual milk chocolate, because it does have real chocolate in it, and it's a matte bronzing powder that can be used to contour. Because it's matte, it can be used to contour as well as give subtle definition to the face, create an overall bronzed glow, and look natural while doing it, because it doesn't have really any orange undertones. I could actually go really heavy on this and still not look like an Oompa Loompa. It's that great of a product. So it's definitely very layerable, but at the same time, when I get to my lightest in winter, I can still see myself using this because it's still going to look natural. Let's do the lips next. Again, I have been experimenting a lot with different lip colors, but the one kind of mainstay has been this white lip gloss from MAC. It's in the shade Cut Loose, and it's from the Hey Sailor collection. And you may be like, why in the world a white lip gloss? Like, that sounds ridiculous and not practical at all. I have been using it, and some of you may have seen the blog post I did on this, but I've been using it as a lip plumper. And you'd basically, like any lip gloss that you use to make your lips look more plump, you place it in the center, the lower center of your lip, and the upper center of your lip. I think, yeah, we'll go with that. That is where you put it, and much like a highlighter does to your face, it moves everything that you want to move forward up, because it highlights, whereas contouring makes them more concave looking. It does the exact same thing with your lips. It'll make your bottom lip look really huge and pouty. If you want to see more, and actually a look that I did using this and a Revlon lip butter, that's what it was. I'll link to that as well in the bottom bar so you can see the blog post I did. The next product is a brow product, which is really unusual for me because I don't typically fill in my brows. If I do, it is this end part right here, and only when I'm going for a dramatic look, because they really are just full enough as it is to where I could go every day, full enough and dark enough to where I don't need to fill them in, thicken them, extend them, whatever. On occasion though, I will extend them, and I think that is way more of a challenge for me than filling them in is, because you're basically creating new brow over here. You have no hairs, at least I don't, and so you really have to draw something on that looks like an actual hair. And to me, that's very hard to do with a straight-edged liner brush, and so the product that is my favorite is the Love Liner Eyebrow Liquid, and I love it because the tip of it is like it's very much like the Dolly Wing eyeliner, for those that have used that, in that it's lots of different fibers that come together to create a flexible tip. So when you use it, it's like, it's very flexible, and so you can create something that looks more like a natural hair rather than this like jagged line that's supposed to look like an eyebrow. So I have been really loving this for faking an extended eyebrow. Almost done. The second to last product is this Mega Plush Volume Express Mascara by Maybelline, and when I first picked this up, it was because it was a new product. I saw an advert in a magazine for it, and the main selling point was the new formula. It was supposed to be this really lightweight mousse formula, and so I thought, what the hey, I'll try it. Come to find out, I really love it, not just for the formula, but for the brush. The brush is like this big, nice, thick thing. It's very flexible, and it's this weird combination of a fibrous yet rubberized kind of deal-do, and it's just really been working for me to create the shape I want. But the formula is also really unique. As it happens, they weren't lying. It really is a unique formula. I'll find myself touching my lashes like that kind of throughout the day to get like stuff that's been stuck in my eye, or you know, just in general. I'll catch myself touching my lashes and I'll have to double check and think back about whether I put mascara on because it feels like nothing's there. It's so lightweight and coats my lashes with such a thin layer, you know, it's not thick and goopy, that it feels like I'm not wearing anything. So that's pretty impressive to me for a mascara, so I've been loving that. And the last product is actually not one product, but a bunch of products, and they are the Skinn by Dimitri James Smudge Stick Waterproof Eye and Lip Pencils. And I recently did a review and a review and swatches of these on the blog in 2 separate posts, so I'll link those below if you'd like to learn more. But basically what these are like jumbo pencil, well, not really jumbo pencils, they have narrow tips, but they're pencils that you can use on both the eyes and the lips, and they really do stay. They are like kind of the new Makeup Forever shadows or the Urban Decay shadow pencils. They really do stay when you put them on both the eyes and the lips. And while the lip shade range is a little limited with these kind of 3 more wearable colors for your lips, you have a ton for the eyes, and you can mix and match them. So if you're a makeup artist or you're just adventurous, you can use all of them everywhere. In fact, I find myself using, this is the color Moonlit. It's a champagne highlight color. I like to use it not only on to highlight my brow bone, but I'll use it on my nose and my Cupid's bow and to highlight the center of my lips if I don't have my white gloss with me that day. So these are just amazing all-purpose products for me, not only because they're multi-use for both the eyes and lips, but they actually work and they actually stay. These lip pencils, while they only come in a matte finish, stayed, I want to say 4 to 5 hours. There's just some lip products explicitly used for lips don't even last that long. So I was really majorly impressed to find that these lasted on the lips as long as they did, and they, you know, are multi-use. So like I said before, if you want to see reviews and swatches of those pencils, you can check out the blog post where I did that. I'll put those below if you'd like to learn more. So those are my July favorites. I would love to hear what yours are, either in the comment section below or a video response. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, or if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!